Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a monthly message, or just a message, for love and soul connections for the sign of Aquarius. So keep in mind, it is timeless. I will be doing these every month, but it's just whenever you pick up the message. It may be for you, it may not. So keep what is resonating for you and disregard the rest. For all my subscribers as well, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you guys feel like this resonates and you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. Join the journey with me. I'd love to have you along this ride. And if you guys do like this video, smash that like button. Let's help circulate this message. One more little housekeeping thing as well. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, you can now do so at grassroots_evolution_tarot. And I will be doing daily videos over there as well, okay? So I'm just going to take a moment to call in spirit and ask Archangel Michael to guide, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, to use me as the clearest channel possible, delivering messages that are for the highest good of the entire collective watching and the most far-reaching, okay? So any of your spirit guides as well that would like to be here for this, as long as they're here for the highest good of the entire collective, they are welcome to join. What I'm going to do is 3 different piles. So I'm going to do a pile for you and your energy, a pile for your person or soul connection or love interest in another section, and then down in between, the space in between, or the shared energy. Keep in mind, this can be flipped. You may find that your energy actually resonates more with the soul connection, so it can be vice versa. Just again, take it how it resonates for you, disregard what doesn't, and know that if it does resonate, it's still up to you and how you integrate this guidance today. So I'm going to start off first with the Chakra Wisdom Tarot and get a little bit of an overarching energy on your side. Wow, the 2 of Cups, or is that Wands? No, 2 of Cups immediately flew out. I feel like on your side, you're really focused on love. You're really focused on romantic love, and I heard it is with this person that this is something that you're very much desiring. So, Spirit, tell me more, please, for Aquarius. Tell me about this 2 of Cups. And it is definitely regarding the soul connection. You have the 4 of Coins in the reverse. I'm going to get a little bit more clarity on that. Tell me about the 4 of Coins. Why is it in reverse? The Fool's in the reverse. I'm holding my deck in the reverse, so I'm going to flip it over. There could be, what I heard is delays. Okay, this could be just my own error that it's upside down. But I feel like there's a point where we can't hold things to ourselves anymore if we want to take those leaps. So for some of you, you may be crushing hard on someone. You may be really liking someone or really in love with someone and not willing to share that or tell them yet. For some of you, I heard like this is definitely a fear of rejection. Not wanting to put yourself out there, not wanting to put your heart out there, and then being turned down. So if that's the case for you as well, what I'm feeling is focus on building your future, focus on the things that are important to you, focus on building stable, solid foundations for yourself, so that if you do express your love or your interest to this person, if there is a rejection, it's not going to make you crumble. Because I think it's really important to remember that's what is meant for us in this world. It's not going anywhere. And if something isn't meant for us, it wasn't meant to be. Spirit's reminding me of myself actually in this, and it's not about me, but I used to do this all the time when I was younger. If I really liked someone, I would work up all my courage and go tell them. And then it would seem like every single time I told these people I liked them, they didn't either reciprocate or didn't reciprocate in the way I wanted them to, and it hurt a lot at the time. But years later, I'm so thankful that it didn't hurt. And all it does is show Spirit that you're more ready. Sometimes the person involved, or sometimes the situation, it's just not ready, what I heard, to be plucked. But it's also that you may be ready in the situation or think you're ready, but your person may be going through a lot. So this Fool, I feel like it's really important to make all your steps in a very grounded and balanced way. And why I mean this is because this is red. This is root chakra. The same with here, this is heart with the green, but this is making sure that we have a firm foundation. For some of you, what I feel like is this is a living situation. Some of you, you're wanting to make a new start. You're wanting to go after something different, but there's been a delay. So whatever this is, just know I heard that you're whole and complete on your own, regardless if there is a romantic interest now, okay? One of the ways I'm hearing as well is if you want to call that into you, be the best you can be for yourself right now and do what's in your heart to do. Go towards the places you're guided to do, and what is meant for you will gravitate towards you. So I'm going to get the message for the love and the soul connection, please, Spirit. What messages do you have concerning the love or soul connection? And you have the Devil that came out here. For some of you, I heard like you may actually be dealing with a Capricorn. Devil could represent Capricorn. For some of you, I also feel like your person may be dealing or struggling with addiction issues. There may also be a codependency here. There may be a situation as well as where they're not putting the most truthful self forward. So what you're seeing isn't actually a representation of who they are. It's something that there's a mask on and there's a facade. Okay, that's just for some of you. For others of you, I do think that this is fear, even though it's not showing up as fear. I heard fear to do the right thing. Some of you as well, this is, if it's not Capricorn energy, this Devil energy, it is fear. Somebody is allowing fear to hold them back. One thing I just heard is fear is an illusion. Can you tell me more about the Devil here, please, Spirit? Thank you. So you have the Nine of Cups that came out. You have the Queen of Coins. And you have the Empress. So I actually think on their side as well, this fear, what I was shown, okay, is in the front here, she's holding up her cup of love, ready to be offering, ready to take it. But then on the back here is this, what's it called? If you know what that is, let me know on the back. I can't remember what it is, but the Devil's pitchfork thing. Whatever this is, I feel like this person that you're dealing with, they could have a lot of insecurities. They may have a lot of self-doubt, and they may actually feel like every time they go to offer their cup, something in the background convinces them they're not good enough for love. Some of them may feel like they're not good enough for your love. This is just, again, take how this resonates, but there's something I heard deeply upsetting the person that you're dealing with, okay? So with the Empress here, this is beautiful, gorgeous, heart-centered, feminine energy. Queen of Coins as well, definitely could be an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. With the Nine of Cups, this person over here, while that Devil may be there, it could be, again, even fear. This person, as well as what I heard, may have a fear of rejection as well, so they may not be coming forward first because they figure if they offer their heart, they're going to get turned down. And I feel like that's something I felt on your side, so this may be really mirroring each other, even though there's a lot of love here. As well as what I'm hearing before I get into those other cards is the Devil is just really the Lovers in reverse. So this is not a healthy dynamic. This person as well may actually be in sort of a toxic situation in their own world now too, where they need to sort that stuff out before they can come over to you. Now with the Empress and the Queen of Coins, I definitely feel like this person is pretty grounded though. So this Devil energy as well, what I heard is could be temptation. Could be that this person has been pretty grounded. There's something in them that either they could have a pretty healthy sexual appetite, or, again, it's just, they could allow their passions, what I heard, is to burn them up in an unbalanced way, okay? So it's however that resonates. Having the Empress here, though, I feel like this is very giving and very kind energy. It's something that's very stable, grounded, and aware of their worth. But the Nine of Cups here as well is they've got so much love to offer this world. They have more than enough, is what I heard. So I'm going to get a little more clarification. The bottom of this Doreen Virtue is very soon, but let's get some clarification. Oh wait, I'm skipping the in-between, and we don't want to do that. So let's get some messages here, please, for the shared energy of the connection. Messages for the shared energy of the connection, please, Spirit. What is the shared energy for Aquarius and their soul connection, or love interest? What is the shared energy of the connection? I definitely got, like, the fear of rejection. But I definitely as well think that for you, it's time to move, and I heard it's time to move on. You have the Five of Cups in the reverse. Or that's not the reverse, it's just like this. So definitely as well, I feel like there's an importance here on truth, and this for some of us, it could be facing the truth within our heart. Facing those moments where we felt left out. Facing those moments where we felt rejected, and kind of coming to a place with a change of heart. And I think it's important first and foremost that she's not looking at any cups in particular, but they are there. So I think this as well is not to ignore the love in your life that you already have. the bottom of that deck is the Sun. So there's success here, and this is, again, this blue and this truth. While there's no swords, I do feel that there's something that needs to be communicated. There's something that needs to be talked about, and there's something that needs to be opened up before this situation can turn into something, what I heard is prosperous. Spirit, can you tell me about this Five of Cups? The Star and the Ace of Swords came out. So if we want to have some healing, we have to have some pretty strong rooted discussions. And as well as what I heard is there's a past history. There's definitely a history here. For some of you, what I heard is that this person, your soul connection side, gaslighting. That's what I heard, okay? So don't shoot the messenger, but I did hear that this person, this could be a toxic trait as well. So there's a lot of stuff, because just because someone has toxic traits doesn't mean they don't care about us or care or love us. But there's also this point is where just because we love someone with all our heart, if they've got some pretty toxic traits and we ignore that and we allow that to keep happening and happening in our world, we're not treating ourselves right, because we're allowing this person to manipulate and suck the energy from us, is what I'm hearing. So for some of you, there's a huge conversation that needs to happen. There will be success. Maybe this relationship is going to happen. This particularly as well, what I heard on the soul connection side, there could have been a major change or a shift where they've kind of come into realization on where their worlds haven't been in alignment and what they need to do. What I heard is to get back over to you. But for some of this as well, it's not about getting to anyone. It's just what they need to do to be whole, complete, and stable in their world. I do definitely feel like as well that this person is focused on their finances. Some of them could be pregnant as well, baby coming on the way. With the Empress, though, I feel like it's really important to acknowledge the power that we hold in our heart and that this is ours. This is our power. Your heart is a power center. So I want to get a message from the book, actually. Spirit's saying on the Devil, although I was thinking the Empress, but we'll get a message from the Devil and see what extra so I actually am drawn to the planetary alignment with this one, with the Devil, and it says the full moon. The full moon illuminates hidden emotions and brings things into light. Literally, emotional trickery will be exposed, yours or another person's. Here you will see the truth if you look. So the indication this part talks about, the hidden forces within us do not define us. While it may be that options are limited right now, what if they're not? So some of the key words here are lower vibration, competitiveness, jealousy, self-deception, violence, cheating, shortcut. So it says this person as well could be betraying themselves even, right? Like that there's just something hidden inside that's not allowing them to express their truth, that's not allowing them to feel like, I heard Mother Nature, right? But not allowing them to feel that divine feminine aspect within themselves, not allowing themselves to see the nurturing within themselves. For some of you guys, what I heard is this has a lot to do with childhood things, but also if there's deception, if there's something happening over here that's trickery, when they're talking about you're soon going to see it, that's in the shared energy as well, because this could be legitimately a conversation. This could also be an insight that you're starting to realize you want to move forward. You want to have a new start, maybe with this person, maybe on your own, because you finally know what's yours. You're stable. You're firmly planted here. A change of heart on both sides is going to bring the success that you'd like to see. Healing has to come from the heart, is what I heard. But it needs to be a place where we're healing the issues that may lead us to believe that we're not lovable, or we're not worthy enough for this connection, or we're not whole and complete in ourselves. So with this, whatever healing happens, Aquarius, this is your card too, okay? But whatever happens, Spirit's like, you know what, focus on you. Pour that love into you so that it is overflowing and flowing with light. You want me to show you the bottom of the deck, which is the King of Swords. I'll change it around here. So you guys definitely in here too, like you could have air in your chart. Well, you are an air sign, so obviously. But this person as well that you're dealing with could have air on their chart as well. I just feel like as well, the person you're dealing with could also be a very motherly figure with this Empress. It may not necessarily be pregnancy or anything like that, or even romantic, but you could actually be dealing with a person, because it's kind of confusing. Could be dealing with a mother or motherly person in your world who does have some toxic traits, who has kind of, I heard, like maybe stinted your growth or something like that, and it's time to really have these conversations, or to see, be like, you know what you're showing me as love, it doesn't feel like love to me. They're reminding me of Dorian Virtue's Messages from the Unicorns, I think, or Healing with the Unicorn, anyway. But there's a card in there that says about your parents, and says your parents love you as much as they know how. And this is really strange to think about, but not all of us were given the love, attention, and affection that we felt we needed as a children. Some of us had really crappy upbringings. Some of us weren't told that we were loved. Some of us weren't shown that. So I feel like this person could be on a real learning curve as well. There may be even things within themselves that they wish, or regrets they wish it had done differently. But there's the point where we can't go back and change time. All we can do is learn from the situations that have already happened. So now I'm going to move into the romance angels. Spirit, can you tell me about Aquarius, please, and their energy? Unrequited love. It says, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It definitely felt like out on your side. That might be what's holding you back, right? You don't feel like there's enough in this connection to keep moving on. And you also have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Excuse me, guys. And you have romantic feelings. Your feelings are worth exploring. I think that it's really important, and especially I'm hearing if this is a parental or a family member or somebody you love a lot, but you feel like there's a block holding you together, you feel like the love isn't equally reciprocated. This is really important to open up and discuss it, to have these conversations, because they may not know that they're doing this. So if it is in a romantic position as well, open up, talk about this thing, because you don't know for sure whether you're going to be rejected or not. And if you are, this is the place where it holds no bearing on your worth if it's not meant to be, okay? So I'm going to ask Spirit. I'm actually going to put the romantic feelings back. It was on the bottom, but I've been guided to put it back. So on the love and soul connection side, you have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking will bring faith, and faith will bring you romance. And attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with passion. Can you tell me one more thing about the love and soul connection? Thank you. And you get love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I definitely feel here that this person, and I'm kind of being blocked, okay? And I feel like that's where this is that they're focusing on them. They're focusing on what they need to do to become more whole and complete so that they can enjoy the world in a better way. They can enjoy relationship in a better way. There's chemistry on the bottom as well here, that there's a strong magnetic attraction. Tell me about the shared energy, please. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And at the bottom, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I do feel like, as well, with this energy, like it definitely said, it could be a loving energy, a mom energy. There could be a lot of love here to give, a lot of stability, but there's definitely something in their underneath or in their unconscious, something that is making them have this devil energy, making them have this fear, and it definitely feels like a fear. So it is safe for both of you to love. A conversation needs to happen though. An opening up of the feelings. Both here, there's an optimism here. And there's a desire to go chasing your dreams on your side. So whatever it is that's stopping you, I feel like this is where we really need to get into our own self and try to figure that out. And if it is this fear of unrequited love, that's again to remind yourself that everything that is meant for you in this world, it will come. Spirit's not going to block your blessings. They're going to help you find a way to get them, okay? So one last message before I go. Actually, I have a couple because they're wanting me to grab the Past Life Oracle, and then I have the Mermaid Oracle. So the Past Life Oracle, I feel like we have ships that have come out here. Between the two of you guys, you may have traveled overseas. You may have went to different lands on ships. There could have been a lot of different things, but I do feel like this is motion, movement. They want me to take these two as well. But what I also just heard is that you can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. So you can't control what happens in our world. We can't control anything. And this person on your soul connection side, this devil energy could be control issues too. There's a lot of different things. Some kind of codependency, some kind of wounding that has given this person really defensive behaviors. So you have baby. For some of you, like I said, there could definitely be a baby coming. You have High Priestess, and you have vows. So for some of you, this could be within relationship. For some of you, this is definitely parental. I think that for some of you, what I'm hearing as well is somebody could have made a vow to keep a child safe, okay? And they're bringing you to like Moses, being put in the basket, and you know, that's what they're bringing me to is Moses, right? Somebody or a group of people making a vow to protect a child. This could be Jesus energy as well, okay, whatever it is. But for some of you, I feel like even if you've had children with this person, some of you may be like, you know what, we're not together because I vow to protect my children. I will not allow them to grow up in this hostile, toxic environment. And for some of you, I heard this is learning from our past mistakes. So this ship here is saying, you know what, in your past life, you may have had moments on ships. For some of you, I heard you may actually suffer from seasickness. There may have been something, and if this resonates for you, I feel like you're going to feel it in your soul. But there may have been something here where even what I'm hearing is that this person, there may be some trauma or there may be some karma related to ships and movements. The High Priestess being out here as well, I feel like one or both of you in the past could have been, not condoned, persecuted for your inner knowings, for being connected with spirit, being connected with your sexuality and sensuality, as well as it could be on your person's side as well. That I definitely felt like this could be definitely sensual energy. And if this is a feminine energy over here, a lot of times women were vilified for our sexuality and our sensuality and labeled a witch and burned. Sorry if that was graphic, but here's where it's like the people in our worlds who honor this, the people in our worlds who honor the divine feminine, who connect with spirit and who connect with their own inner wisdom, there's nothing to be feared here. It's something, in fact, to be proud of them for being able to, what I heard is withstand judgment. So if that resonates for you, it resonates. But I'm going to leave today with the messages from the Mermaid Oracle. And I felt like when I did the past life, they just wanted to come out in however they came out, not necessarily for piles. But I'm going to pick each a pile from the messages from the mermaids as a closing message for you, a little advice going forward. Wow. Hope. Maintain hope. Hope floats. And remember that no matter the storms that happen in our world, there will always be a new beginning. There will always be a rainbow. And there's always a light that happens from darkness. Recognition. You are being recognized for your accomplishments, your soul accomplishments, as well as what I heard, the hard work and determination that you put into the challenges that you go through, the movements you take forward in your world, acceptance, free spirit, which I feel like as well as ships. Definitely somewhere in the past, this may have been this movement to freedom. I live in Canada, and our country, same with the United States, depending on where you're watching from, was colonized by a lot of different nationalities. There was land given to people in England, into Ireland, into different places, in, I would say, more of the Western kind of world, but they were given plots of land and came over to pioneer. And the things and the hardships that these people had to endure, I don't think we would have any kind of knowledge of that unless we're in a place where we don't have the same kind of technological advancements that we do now. Okay, so I think it's really important that this is what I heard is moving into the free world. And you have communication and memories here. For some of you, these memories, there's twofold. Some of them may be beautiful and warming, and some of them may be haunting as hell. So this is the place where talk about how you feel. If it's with a parent especially, or a grandparent, or someone that you've had in your life a long time. Some of you, I heard wife, okay, with vows. But this is open up and communicate and talk about your memories, because sometimes as well when we're kids, we have a memory of a particularly traumatic event or whatever, and our child brain sees it in a different way. And then when we talk about it, we get a little bit more clarity. As well as what I heard is like grief or grief counseling. When we talk about these things, we allow them to release the hold that they have on us. And then this is where we get, Aquarius, this massive, beautiful healing. So tell me about the love and soul connection. They're really wanting me to remember or to remind you that you're free. You're free to travel. You're free to go the ways that you want to. And that Spirit's really asking you here too to recognize the worth within yourself and to accept yourself, flaws and all, as a beautiful, perfect, divine being in this universe. So Spirit, about the love and soul connection, please. Thank you. And you get waiting. I definitely feel like this person, there is a waiting here, but this is also a contemplation, even though it's not here. And what I also heard is it's just not time yet. There's friendship at the bottom, so if this is a relationship as well, this may be where it's like, you know what, rather than focusing on the romantic aspects, get the friendship going, because how can you have a relationship if you don't focus on the friendship between the two of you as well? And Spirit, can you tell me about the shared is the future? Both of you learning the lessons from the past, moving on to a more clear future, and this is also hope, and hope into the unknown. For some of you, the message I heard as well is you may want to get yourself a crystal ball and just help use it to focus on your intentions. So that's the message I have. I hope it resonated. If you'd like to comment below and let me know, I'd love to hear it. If not, that's totally fine. I love you all. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.